5 WWE women poised to capture championship gold before the end of 2025. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Jade Cargill's heel turn could lead to championship gold. Jade Cargill made headlines on SmackDown after turning heel and unleashing a brutal attack on Tiffany Stratton. That confrontation set up a WWE Women's Championship clash at Saturday night's main event. Many believe the former AEW standout could dethrone Stratton and finally secure her first WWE title. Even if she falls short this weekend, Cargill's new villainous persona has positioned her as a top contender. With momentum firmly on her side, it seems inevitable that she will hold the Women's Championship before 2025 concludes. Asuka's hunger for gold remains strong. Despite her decorated career, Asuka continues to chase more accolades. On Raw, she confronted current women's tag team champions Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, making it clear that she and Kairi Sane deserve the spotlight. The Kabuki Warriors then attacked the champions during the main event, escalating tensions in the division. This developing feud is expected to culminate in a title match, and Asuka could once again add championship gold to her resume. Her relentless drive suggests she will not be denied for long. Rhea Ripley's path back to a championship. Rhea Ripley has been without a title for months, but her presence in the women's division remains undeniable. While she previously pursued the Women's World Championship, WWE appears to be steering her toward the tag team scene. Recently, Ripley has been teaming with IYO Sky, and the company may be preparing to elevate them as a dominant duo. If that direction continues, Ripley could soon capture the Women's Tag Team Championship. With her star power and popularity, a title win before year's end feels highly likely. IYO Sky's next step toward championship success. IYO Sky has consistently been one of the most dynamic performers in WWE's women's division. However, it has been a while since she last held a title. With Stephanie Vaquera currently reigning as Women's World Champion, WWE may avoid placing Sky in that picture for now. Instead, the creative team could shift her focus toward the Women's Tag Team Championship. A reign alongside a partner would keep her in the spotlight and remind fans why she is considered one of the division's most reliable stars. Kairi Sane's long wait nears its end. Kairi Sane has not held a championship in WWE for quite some time, but that drought may finally be ending. Alongside Asuka, she has reignited the Kabuki Warriors, with both women targeting Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Their recent attack on Raw made their intentions clear, and a title match seems inevitable. For Sane, winning the Women's Tag Team Championship would mark a long-awaited return to prominence. The Pirate Princess looks set to reclaim her place among WWE's champions before 2025 closes. Roxanne Perez confirms her and Raquel Rodriguez's new WWE team, named Roxanne Perez, has confirmed her and Raquel Rodriguez's new team name. The duo is part of the Judgment Day, but the Prodigy has decided to come up with a new name for them. Perez joined the Judgment Day after the injury to Liv Morgan. The injury also forced Morgan to indirectly hand the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship over to Perez. Perez and Rodriguez briefly held the titles before losing them to Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. On X, Perez reacted to her and Rodriguez's recent confrontation with Nikki Bella and Stephanie Vaquer. The former NXT Women's Champion sent a one-word message by revealing the new name for her and Rodriguez's tag team. Peter Rosenberg believes Roxanne Perez will play a crucial role in Liv Morgan's face turn. Peter Rosenberg believes Roxanne Perez will play a major role in Liv Morgan's face turn. He also discussed Perez's on-screen chemistry with Dominic Mysterio. Speaking on the Cheap Heat podcast, Rosenberg even predicted Perez to have replaced Morgan as Raquel Rodriguez's tag team partner. He said, "Just like I believe so much in Stephanie Vicaire, Roxanne is she's already there. I mean, she's just the real deal. Her and Dom make so much sense together. We know now where this is going." She will have fully replaced Liv Morgan as not only Raquel's tag partner, but also Dom's girlfriend. It forces Liv to become a babyface, which everyone will be ready for. It'll be the babyface run of a lifetime for her because instead of her just being like, her only character is like that. She's an underdog. Now she has a real story to build on here. Perez and Rodriguez have been challenged to a tag team match against Stephanie Vicaire and Nikki Bella for next week's Raw. Liv Morgan is sent a message during her WWE hiatus due to serious injury by a popular star Liv. Morgan is currently on a hiatus from WWE due to a serious injury she suffered that has seen her miss competition for a long time. While there's no word on when she may be able to return, another star spoke about her, sending a message. Natalya admires the grit of this WWE superstar, is a legend in the wrestling world, and recently had some high praise for another current WWE superstar. Speaking to Fox News in a recent interview, Natalya heaped a ton of praise on Liv Morgan. The WWE legend said, "Morgan had a ton of grit and said it would take her far in the world of wrestling, and in WWE specifically. I see a lot of grit in Liv Morgan," said Natalya. "I take a lot of pride in the grit that I have because you can go far in the industry, but you can't get your furthest without the grit," she said. "And so, I see Liv Morgan as somebody who has a lot of grit. She is so tough and she loves the industry." Monday, she posted on her social media. She's like, "It's my 11th year in WWE. We were talking backstage once when she won the title her last time. I said, 'Just remember you're not an overnight success story.' I said, 'You are somebody that worked really, really hard to get everything that you have today, and that's why you're still here.'" Natalya also said that Morgan is a great example of someone who has never given up in her career. While others might see wrestlers as overnight successes, Natalya notes Morgan's a great example of someone who has continued working. "People will just see us sometimes and think this just happened overnight. Liv is a really great example of somebody that hasn't given up, has a lot of grit, doesn't take no for an answer. She's just gonna keep on growing and building and also giving back." Bowie star reveals secret to Liv. Morgan's success. Liv Morgan was made to wait for success. Although she's now one of WWE's biggest stars and a multiple-time world champion, Liv Morgan's career is a lesson in perseverance. Morgan signed with the sports entertainment giant in 2014 and made her first televised appearance in NXT in early 2015. However, she never won the NXT Women's Championship before arriving on the main roster in 2017, and it wouldn't be until July 2022 that she finally won the SmackDown Women's Championship. Even then, her star didn't truly explode after she returned from injury at the 2024 Royal Rumble. In a new interview with Fox News Digital, Natalya heaped praise on Morgan, highlighting that it was her natural grit and determination that eventually got her to the top of WWE. "I see a lot of grit in Liv Morgan. I take a lot of pride in the grit that I have because you can go far in the industry, but you can't get your furthest without the grit. And so, I see Liv Morgan as somebody who has a lot of grit. She is so tough and she loves the industry." Monday, she posted on her social media. She's like, "It's my 11th year in WWE. We were talking backstage once when she won the title her last time. I said, 'Just remember you're not an overnight success story.' I said, 'You are somebody that worked really, really hard to get everything that you have today, and that's why you're still here.' Liv Morgan, closing on, WWE return. Although she's been out of the ring for several months, a new report has offered some positive news on Liv Morgan and when fans can expect to see her back. According to that report, Morgan will be ready to return in early 2026. However, the door is well and truly open should she return to fitness quicker than planned. Multiple sources note that the company is very excited to have Morgan back involved. It's long been rumored online that Morgan will make her big comeback in the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble match in Saudi Arabia. Morgan has been absent since suffering a serious shoulder injury back in June 5. WWE Women poised to capture championship gold before the end of 2025. Vaishnav Akash. Published October 30th, 2025, 1:15 p.m. IST.